Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. Stay away from this kind of silver. Let's explore. That's right, you were looking at genuine U.S. Mint constitutional silver. Some people call it junk silver, but I like to call it constitutional silver. And if you live in other nations around the world, more than likely your country has silver coins as well too, and I like to call that spending silver. Indeed, you should stay away from this if it's sold at a very, very high price, and I'm talking about places that normally don't sell silver coins. So if you ever see a website or a store that doesn't normally sell silver coins, it's probably a good idea to stay away from that kind of silver. A member of the community, Lainey Hasquin, has actually shared with me one place that sells such silver coins and other coins too, other collectible coins. And I think it's quite interesting indeed. And more likely you have probably heard of this store. It is Michael's, the craft store. Michael's, made by you. You know, they are a perfectly legitimate organization, and you can get a lot of savings if you buy and enter in a code. And if you buy something over $50, you'll get free shipping, free in-store and curbside pickup. But if you buy this bag of U.S. Mint silver coins, a whole 4 ounces worth, well, all you have to pay is $493.49. Well, that sounds like a worthy price for these old silver coins for an unsuspecting buyer of silver coins. That to see something so old, look at that. These are real silver coins spent in the United States of America. And let's look down in the details. We can see it includes a 4 ounce of genuine U.S. Mint silver coins. And not only that, but it comes with a certificate of authenticity. Let's take a look at the details, shall we? And boy, of the plethora of information for your almost $600 worth. Look at this, genuine U.S. Mint silver coins. It's a 4 ounces of assorted coins. It includes a certificate of authenticity. So, if looking at the picture here, one could venture a guess that it may include some silver half dollars. It can include some dimes. It can include, well, it looks like it's all silver dimes and half dollars and quarters. And it looks like here in this picture that there is a proof clad half dollar, which is kind of interesting that they put that there. In fact, this picture here almost looks to appear to be another clad half dollar here. Maybe it is I can't see if that's 1990, but it looks like a modern one. So it's kind of interesting that they're putting those in there along with the silver coins. And this one here is a 40% because that's looks to be a 1968. But nonetheless, when they measure it all out, it is 4 ounces for almost $600. Now, for those of us in the silver and precious metals community, we know this is definitely not a very good deal. And you know that from time to time, in fact, many of you share with me places where there's scams of Chinese websites selling for cheap, under spot, silver and gold coins. But this is the opposite. It's a totally legitimate enterprise selling very expensive, genuine silver coins. The United States Mint. Now, is this enough to say that it's a scam? No, it is not a scam. This is legitimate. You will get your coins. You will just be paying a whole lot of money for them. The difference between a scam and a something like this is something that is out of ignorance. They are giving you the products that you are buying there. They're describing them accurately. However, it's very limited description. But we know there's going to probably be 4 ounces. In fact, I guarantee you there will be 4 ounces of silver, actual silver weight in these bag of coins. But we know they are worth much less than the $593.49 as of the recording of this video. And so that is the difference here between a scam. They're taking advantage of ignorance. Now, that to me is unethical, but not necessarily a all-out scam. And so stay away from things like this. Same thing with other, there's several ways and places you should not buy precious metals. And I'll probably post another video about that, but this is one we can add to the list. Now, for those of you who may remember, I posted a video that was fairly popular some time ago about buying silver and gold from Walmart. Yes, Walmart had it for sale for very high prices as well. In other words, precious metals are meant to be purchased from companies who specialize in precious metals. But places like this, like Michael's and Walmart, they don't specialize in precious metals. And who knows, Michael's may have paid a whole lot for these. And are maybe not making as much on them. They may have been taken. I kind of doubt it. I really kind of doubt that they would have, but they do have a lot of different selections here, but they do have collectibles and coins and currency. If we look over here on their website, we can see that there's a whole lot of different items here. Banker's bag of 60 historic coins. More than likely, most of these are not going to, there might be some silver in it, but not a whole lot. Banker's bag of old rare coins. Well, they're not going to be rare. For $39.95, that's for sure. More than likely, they're all base metal, and it's not worth that much either. But they also have other different little collectible things here. These are not rare coins of the 20th century. In a way, this probably is more of a scam than anything, because none of these coins they're going to sell are rare. Especially at that price. They would be worth a lot more if they were rare. Now, how do they define rare? I don't know. Rare is there can be loose interpretations of that word, I guess. Nonetheless, here you have actually an old denarius, ancient Roman silver coin, and if that's genuine, that may not be too terribly high of a price. It may only be double. That coin is probably worth about $50, but still, the 4 ounces for almost $600 is obviously way overpriced. And there's pages and pages of these here that you can peruse on the Michael's website if you go to the collectibles and coins and currency category and see all these things. And sadly, people will buy them. They're shopping around and see something like this pop up or whatever, and think, oh, that's neat. I'll get that for a collection. I'll give that for as a gift or what have you. And every single one of these items is way overpriced. And some of that can be because of convenience. Well, you're already buying something else. Let's get this and add it to the cart. We're getting it from one place. And you're overpaying, tremendously overpaying. And again, this is most of you who watch this channel probably know that, but this is something to share with your family members who may not be the wiser, because there's specific places and there's ways. It's very easy to buy precious metals at a fair price, but you have to do a little bit of research and not be sucked in by just because a company is legitimate that means that it's a fair deal, because this is not a fair deal. This is one of the most popular early commemorative $50 here, the Columbian Exposition silver $50. This thing is not worth a whole lot more than just a regular silver quarter, but yet they're charging $80 for it, way overpriced. And there's just countless other examples as we peruse our way through here. We can see just gimmick after gimmick here, in semi-attractive display cases, and colorized coins and things like that are just way very, very expensive. And certainly you can find at a much lower cost, and with just a little bit of research around the interwebs. There you have it. But I want to thank Lanny Hasquin for sharing this with me. Amazing to see this. Another example of something to lullers at, to laugh at, because you never know how people can be hoodwinked out of their hard-earned money with a site like this from a legitimate place. If you want crafts, Michael's might be the place to go. I prefer Hobby Lobby, but hey, if you want some good crafts and things like that, there's your place. But don't go there to buy coins or collectibles. Very interesting indeed. So thanks again to Laney for sharing this with me, and I want to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch. And if you want to get real, genuine U.S. Mint silver coins, I would suggest going to a reputable online dealer, and even more importantly, and even better, your local coin shop. And it may be even worth the drive to your local coin shop so you can actually see the coins that you're buying, because as you can see in this photo, some of them can get quite worn out. And I always like to cherry pick my, quote, junk silver, because I like to find it in as good a shape as possible. And that is the best way to be able to do it, because you never know what you're going to buy online, what's available. So there you go. So I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch, and to encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe.